Hi, Chapel Hill family. I just wanted to share with you every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday a story time for the children. They're coming from the Bible in stories. The very first story we're going to read is the Tower of Babel. Miss Dina asked me the other day about languages that were spoken during the Bible time, so I thought it would be fun to go ahead and start with the Tower of Babel. You will find inside each story, I don't know how we're going to do it, but there's pictures. And like this one, you see how after the ark, the people started traveling, and you see how they were trying to build this tower. And you can see in the lower picture how it looked nighttime and scary, and God was pretty upset. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and read this story. The Tower of Babel comes from Genesis chapter 11. After Noah and his family left the ark, they were obedient to God in spreading out on the earth and having their families to repopulate the land. Each son headed in a different direction and became a nation. Many generations passed, and many sons and daughters were born. Yet, despite their distance apart, all people spoke the same language at this time. As many began to settle in the land of Babylonia, plans were made to build a city with a very tall tower in its center. This tower would be so tall that it could reach heaven. Their goal was that all the nations would gather around to this city because of this famous tower. Then we can all gather together and see one powerful nation instead of being spread out upon the earth, the people planned. They began to make bricks to build their tower straight up into heaven. Since they all spoke the same language, word quickly spread, and working together was very easy. The Lord heard their plans and saw their work. He was not pleased that the people were interested in their own strength and fame rather than obeying the Lord. The Lord knew if it was easy for them to communicate about this plan, nothing could stop them from doing even more wickedness. Anything they might want, they could do. The Lord decided to interrupt their plans by confusing their language. Instead of being able to understand each other and work together, each began to speak a new language, and they became frustrated with each other. With so much confusion, the people were not able to accomplish their plans. They were divided again and regrouped with those whom they could understand. Their famous tower was never completed. From there, the Lord scattered the people throughout the earth. That is the story of the Tower of Babel. Now, I have a couple questions you could talk to your parents about. The first one is, how many languages were there on earth before the Tower of Babel? Another question could be, how did building the tower go against what God commanded? And then the last question, why did the Lord want the people to spread out? You might remember one of those questions, so go ahead and talk to your parents about it. I just hope that, kids, that you have a great day today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good night. Goodbye. See you later.